you'll see the interplay between the two. If people start standing up in your butterfly guard, we'll just start harassing them more from seated guard to force them to go back down, or you're eventually going to sweep them, and then now you're in your top position to start working all your passing that we've gone over. So go down the line here, Sensei. Now you Sensei Sushi here.
I'm standing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, standing. So we're going to look at first seated guard. So you always want to mirror their stance. So if he's got his right leg forward, I'm going to want to have my left leg forward. That way, if he tries to pass me, essentially this is the only way that he can go, because I'm always going to be able to follow him if he tries to go behind me. I don't want to be in a stagger stance like so, where he can just run to my back and then now I'm losing the battle here. So I'm always going to mirror his stance. That'll also allow me to get my shin on shin entries a little bit easier. So a good player is going to always play staggered stance. You're very rarely going to find people playing a squared stance, because that's going to give me access to both his feet, which he doesn't want. So when we want this and he wants staggered, so we need to look at how to get him into a squared stance. So if he's got a staggered stance, we're sitting here, we're playing the seated guard game. I'm going to look to make an attachment to his lead leg here with my shin and then just a false grip around his leg. So as we're playing here in this seated guard game, I'm going to look to make my shin on shin attachment here. So now that he's in this staggered stance, I need to look at how to get him into a squared stance here. So all I'm going to do is post my right hand on the mat, and then I'm just going to look to pull everything to the right to get that leg to step forward. Once this leg steps forward, I'm going to fire my right leg behind his. I'm going to flex both of my feet. So now when he goes to step out any of his legs, go ahead and step out either leg, I can follow him because I have sticky hooks. So I immediately flex both of my feet. If I don't have it flexed, he can just step out of this, and then now we're in the same scenario. I got to pull him back. So I'm flexing my feet here, and then once I get here, I'm going to look to pull my right leg towards me as I'm pushing on the tops of his quads here. So we have a stationary leg, which is this one, the one that's locked in. We have an action leg. And by action leg, I mean we're going to be pulling towards us. So as I'm pushing on his thighs, I'm going to pull my right leg towards me to set him down. So again, one more time. We're playing, I get my shin on shin, I pull, and then as you get better with the move, you would want to immediately do that action and push as he's stepping that leg forward, so that way he doesn't have any time to start setting up and kind of defending there. Is everyone good? All right, on 2, 1, 2. So again, we do our initial entry. I get him squared. He's hanging onto my head. I'm going to switch from pushing to pulling, bringing my legs together, quickly scooting underneath him, firing my leg into place. Once I get here, I'm connecting my left foot, in this case, to his far butt cheek. And then now when he goes to try to step as I knock him down, he can probably only get 1 or 2 steps before he falls, because I'm chalking his foot, so he's not going to be able to plant it any further. Is everyone good on that one? All right, on 2, 1, 2. from the staggered stance, the whole thing, we're pulling. He goes to cut my head. I bring everything in. He starts to defend. I move to my X guard. I lift him up. And then now I knock him down. Again, make sure you lift with your right leg, because you got to get weight off of that leg if you're going to look to tilt him backwards. So as long as there's weight off of the leg, you can sweep him even behind the knee. It's preferred down by the ankle, but sometimes you get caught. You just lift him up and then kind of tilt him backwards wherever your foot lands. Everyone good? All right, on 2, 1, 2. To get into our free rolling, we got even numbers, so keep your same partner for the first round, and then we'll have one sit out every round, so I can hop in there. We got competition coming up here soon, so I'm trying to get some rounds in today if I can.
All right, Colt, man, how long you been doing jiu-jitsu for?
About 10 months, a little under a year.
All right, you like it?
Love it, man.
All right, what do you do outside of here other than jiu-jitsu? Are you a student? Do you work or what?
I own a lawn care company. I lift a lot of weights, and that's about it.
All right, so if I'm sitting on the couch right now and contemplating about doing jiu-jitsu and I just haven't made that step yet, what would you tell me to do?
Go in. The hardest belt to get in jiu-jitsu is the white belt. All you got to do, I know it sucks, it's scary, but go in, start. I promise you it'll be the best decision you ever made for your mental health, your physical health, and you get to meet so many great friends along the way. 100% jiu-jitsu is the way.